don't sleep with my blinds shut, so I just keep my blinds open all the time, which I found waking up when the sun rises and the light comes in, that massively helps your mood to start with. And in the winter I have a light, it's like an alarm, but I don't use the actual alarm part, but you can set it and it will gradually get lighter and lighter, so it almost as if sun was rising, because obviously in the winter it stays dark till quite late in the day. So I always find that if you try and sleep with your blinds open, like just don't even bother closing them, because it can be like, oh, if the sun comes in, you're like, I just want to close my blinds. But if you just keep them open, then when you wake up to it, and not to an alarm, but automatically waking up more naturally, so then your body is able and your brain is able to stimulate in a less aggressive way. Whereas, you know, sometimes when you wake up to an alarm, you're quite, I remember it would always be like quite shocking, and you'd kind of woken up in an abrupt way. So I always find, and I've recommended to people I've got, like clients I've worked with who just want help, not necessarily as me being a naturopath, because I'm not fully qualified, I've still got 3.5 years left of that, but just for kind of mindful activities and things to help themselves, I've always recommended that, and that works really well. And I completely understand with trying something and then you kind of not wanting to do it, but I use an app called Bloom, which is a guided meditation app. It also incorporates yoga and stretching and those sort of activities on there, and I find that that's an amazing app to use. You do have to pay for like a yearly subscription, but you get a free trial, so you can test it, see if it works. And it will basically, when you open the app, it logs your mood. So you might be feeling stressed because you might have loads of uni work to do, or you feel like, or you're annoyed at yourself because you feel like you weren't very productive yesterday, those sort of things. So it will ask you how you're feeling, you then log it, and you can write about it if that works for you. And then you will be able to do a meditation, a guided meditation that kind of focuses on how you're feeling that morning. So it will just kind of help you take away that stress or that like anxiety or anger that you might be feeling, or it might also has ones for when you're feeling, you know, really motivated or really happy or really good about yourself. So that's a really great app. And if you don't do it every day, that's fine, because it's all about training your mind with meditation. It's about being able to kind of see the feelings and thoughts that you're feeling when you kind of sit there, and instead of focusing on them through the meditation, you kind of accept them and you let them pass. That's kind of like the main goal with when you meditate to start with, especially when you're learning to do it. And then as that goes on, you kind of train yourself, and it's something that sticks with you. I find like you won't lose that what you've learned by doing the meditation. So I find that app works really well if you're feeling like you're not doing it all the time, because it's on your phone. So you associate waking up or your alarm. This is where you can kind of stack your habits. If you are somebody that does use an alarm, which then you look at that alarm and you're on your phone, and instead of scrolling or looking through clothes, you just click on your app, and then you do that meditation, and before you know it, you can do whatever timings you want. So it could just be a quick 5-minute one if you're having to get up and go to work, or it could be a longer one, whatever suits you. And I find, if you associate that together, then you won't feel like you're kind of failing if you don't do it. It's just one of those things that you kind of can incorporate together.
Yeah. Cool. So does anyone else have any more questions? Oh, there it is. Can you guys see the big screen? The presentation?
Yeah. Presentation, yeah.
Oh, good. So do you guys have any more questions for Izzy? Or if you do,
no, I just want to say thanks for talking through. Like, it was really interesting to hear something different, something new. I'd never heard of things that you like really talking about, so it was really interesting.
That's okay. I'm glad.
Good. Right, let's go on to the next bit. So this is like the main part of like activity wise. So you guys would have got your little cards that I sent you. just explaining that we need, like, you'll get some paint, and then you just need an old item of clothing that you want to paint and upcycle. So kind of painting on clothes, just kind of one way you can repurpose an item of clothing. Obviously there are so many other ways, whether that's, you know, like we've said earlier, making a top into a bag, altering the shape of the garment. So whether you know, the classic cutting your jeans to your shorts, that kind of thing, that's extending the life cycle of an item. Or adding some embroidery or painting or drawing on top of your clothes. So this is what we're going to do for today, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of inspiration, maybe motivate you a little bit on kind of thinking and being a bit innovative on how you can keep those bits of clothes that you were thinking of getting rid of. So have you guys all got your paints and stuff? Yeah? So it's literally... What did you
Love
say?
the paint.
Good.
So
good.
pretty.
So we're going to literally do this for probably about 20 minutes, that kind of thing, and just put some music on. We'll have have a chat and just talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, and paint basically all together, because we've not been doing this usually virtually, but here we are. I'm going to go get my top. One sec.
Yeah, I need to go and disappear and get one.
Have you got a top, Lauren?
Yeah. Holly, I'm in a flat and the cars are bloody on the bottom floor. I've got to go run down.
That was so funny.
I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
No, that's fine. We'll probably be done by then. No, I'm joking.
Well, I'll put myself on mute.
What should we paint?
So, well, I've done a little mood board. Obviously, a lot of them are jeans, but I think I'm going to go for the top left kind of vibe. And maybe kind of link it to Izzy's and kind of do a bit of like self-love kind of typography, maybe.
I'm so not that creative. I've got old denim shorts, and I'm like, I need Pinterest to help me out.
Yeah, get Pinterest up. Oh my God, you could do like, well, I don't know if it's your vibe, but like you basically, I've seen loads like of brands there, you know, like at that bottom left picture there, they're doing like landscapes or like a kind of printed vibe on the cuff of the jean, but obviously, yeah, you don't have to do that. But
that's cool. I'm not that good at drawing.
But just go for it. You don't have to wear it or anything, but I just thought it's a good way to think about the ways you can.
Hello.
Oh, you're back, Lauren.
She's back.
My mum has taken my car. I'm gonna just have a quick look in my wardrobe.
Or just has your dad got an old t-shirt or something?
Yeah, I'll ask. I'll have a quick look in my wardrobe.
No, don't worry, it's okay. Right, so I don't know what I'm going to do, because basically that's a brand that I really like on top left, so maybe I might...
I'm going to look back and trust I don't.
I think I'm going to go with flowers or the sun, in the spirit of waking up with the sun.
Yeah.
Maybe one of those.
Right, I don't know what colours to start with. Just turn my music up.
Ow, these acrylic paints are just so nice, and I don't even like painting.
I couldn't believe we got this. I was like, wow, this is nice.
Yeah, guys.
Like,
yeah, they weren't that bad price. I got them off Etsy. Small brands, it's always good. And
are these not really expensive?
No, they was only about £8.
That's not
Oh,
bad.
that's really good.
Yeah. Right, okay. I don't know, do you need water for acrylic? I don't know.
I was just about to ask that. Am I being dumb?
Yeah.
I have got water just in case, but I think it's like a thick paint, isn't it? I don't really know.
I don't think you do. I could.
No, I don't think.
It says dilute the paints with water for large areas.
Oh no,
We're
we
not
won't do
doing
that.
a large area, are we?
No. I'm trying to think of like a cute quote that I could do.
I don't know what to do. Like, should we put it on? I'll do mine on the floor because you're holding the table. Sorry, I'm having a sister cry. I'll have the centre.
We've all been there.
We're having a competition.
I might just do love.
Oh,
Yeah, what's this?
nice.
Then? Maybe.
I've just seen a compliment.
So have any of you guys shopped on Depop before?
No,
Yeah,
but I keep seeing.
I sell my stuff on Depop as well.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I always sell stuff. Or I just like give it to charity. But some of the things that are like brand new with tags, I do a lot. When Molly used to work in ASOS as a buyer, she used to get all free things from. They have all this sample stock where they like take the photos. So they just put all the like size 8s into like a closet thing, and you can basically take whatever you want. So she worked on like occasion wear. So I have about 2 massive bags for about 20 items of like expensive dresses that are sitting there that we put onto like Depop.
And it's not like ASOS don't, like, they do expensive brands as well.
Yeah, they had things. Yeah, some of the dresses like that were on there were like £300.
Jesus.
Yeah, but my sister used to get 50% off on ASOS. So it was the best
God.
thing in the world. It was so good.
Jesus, that is good. Oh, guys, I've just done mixing. This is so satisfying.
Have you got a plate?
Yeah, I got a plate.
Oh, plate.
Unorganised.
Oh, I've got a plate.
I need
That's
to
Like,
look.
I put it straight on the paintbrush.
That's what I've been doing. Just sticking my brush in there.
Yeah.
We're
Have you
not
guys
smart,
never
are we?
painted before?
Clearly not.
Lauren, I swear you've done A-level art.
Right?
I am autistic.
What are you doing? Oh, that's quite cute. It's stuck on the corner. Why? It's hard.
This is really therapeutic.
Yeah, it is.
I'm yet to put any paint on my top. I'm too nervous.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what to
Okay, I'm just going to go for it.
I'm just
Just
doing
start.
like multicolored.
Really nice thing on fabric, actually.
Oh, yeah, it is. You never know, guys. Like, when social conscience becomes big, these t-shirts will be the first ever from the first ever event. So they could be worth a bit of moolah.
When your name is in lights of the sustainable fashion world.
Yeah, but obviously then they'll be sold on Depop.
Obviously. What's your favourite sustainable fashion brand out?
Do you know, as I've been doing like more research into like different brands where I've asked them to do articles, I found like I've just bought a really cute makeup bag from this upcoming brand called Girl in Vintage, and she basically like hand makes all these makeup bags. So, and she uses all like wastage fabric. And she never wastes anything herself. Like if she has spare fabric, she'll use it for like scrunchies and things like that. But I'll show you when it comes along. I'm doing an article about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Girl in Vintage, House of Sunny, they're really good. They only do, I done an article on them. They only create 2 collections per year, which is obviously encouraging slow fashion. And who else? I'm not sure who else. They're probably the 2 that stick out the most.
Yeah.
But there's quite a few out there, but it's just quite a daunting thing because you have to keep an eye out for greenwashing, and that's like the idea of a brand. They say that they're sustainable, but they're not necessarily sustainable. For like example, like H&M, they've released a conscious collection, and if you think like the rate that they produce that collection and they're restocking just as quick as they restock the other collections, you have to question like, is it really sustainable, even though they say they're using sustainable materials? So it's it can be quite daunting finding a genuine sustainable brand. But yeah, they're just like 2 that I like. But I really want to make more of an effort to like look on Depop and things like that. Yeah. Do any of you guys shop, you know, would you say sustainably, or what areas would you like feel like you should improve on when buying?
I think clothes definitely. Literally my current outfit is completely Topshop, which I don't think is the most I think you'd probably kill me for that, Alpal, but